If you're a guy in your 20s and you don't have a Lamborghini, you should actually sit down and have like a serious discussion with yourself as to why you don't have a Lambo.
Yep.
Because I realize now that it's so incredibly easy and there's so much money out there, and 200 grand relative to what is out there in circulation and what you can grab, especially now with AI tools that you can leverage like never before, 200 grand is chump change. If you're a guy in your 20s.
What? If you're a guy in your 20s, please reconsider your life if you don't have a Lambo yet. Like, what are you doing? I don't understand. This guy clearly has one. Just take it. What the fuck? Motherfucker said 200 grand with respect to all of the dollars that are out there is nothing. Okay, what if you're like, you know, working a fucking job and barely making ends meet? Idiot. Has anyone looked up who this guy's parents are and how much money they gave him to fund his company? He's just a young grifter. He retweets people saying the first thing everyone should do to get rich is drop shipping. Boomers aren't any different, Lamau. I mean, yeah.
For 25.
Imagine being a boomer that has it so good you think somebody's going to retire by saving $100 a month. Oh my God, no shit.
In banking for 25 years.
Okay, so in finance?
Medical field. Physician, yeah. I've been a family doctor for 42 years.
2023 just started. How can someone start their path to becoming financially free in today's world?
$100 a month at a 4 or 5% return on your money in 20 years, you'll be a millionaire. I like the old 10-10-80 rule. First
$100 a month with 5% return? Brother, that's what is he talking about, dude? What the fuck is he even talking about? Bro, that amount of money first of all, okay, this guy's a banker, which, holy fuck, that is scary. Jesus Christ. Okay, $100 a month is $1,200 a year, okay? He's talking about compound, he's talking about like 5% return. You put $1,200 a year into a investment portfolio, okay? An investment portfolio. Over the course of like the first, I don't know, there's got to be an easier way to calculate this. Like, what would you do? $1,200, like how at what 4% in 20 years? Compound interest calculator, we could do that. Okay, initial deposit, let's say, is $1,200, and your contribution amount is $100 a month. Your investment span is 25, let's say 25 years, right? Is that what he said? Your estimated rate of return is 5%. Okay. There you go. You will have $33,308. Bro, what are you doing? What are you going to buy with that? You can't even buy a Honda Civic with that, motherfucker. Oh, I said 0.5%. Never mind. Sorry. My bad. Wow. Well, I guess you can buy a Honda Civic now. In 25 years. Anyway. So now show daily. What do you mean? Do 10% to be charitable? There is no 10% consistent rate of return. There is no, what? What do you mean do 10%? Why would I do 10%? Are you insane? That's like not a thing. If you had a way to have a 10% return on investment, okay, for 25 years consistently, you would already be like, you would be the greatest quant of all time. You would already be a quadrillionaire because like you would be working for a bank. They would like trap you into a facility and put you up to a fucking IV. You're saying like hedge funds or private equity guarantee that, but that's silly bitch shit because over the course of 25 years, no one is doing that. That's crazy. And everybody that says the average return of the S&P is 10%, brother, exactly. The fuck do you mean? No one is out. Dude, how many times have we done this? No one fucking, first of all, no one outcompetes the market consistently over the course of 25 years. That is literally the number one thing that like people like Berkshire Hathaway's very own Warren Buffett say all the time. Okay, some of the best investors, okay, historically have regularly talked about how it is virtually impossible over the course of a decade to outcompete the market. Like, you can't do that unless you're Paul Pelosi, in which case, you maybe have some insider information. That's the entire purpose of all these scam courses where people literally fucking say shit like, oh yeah, if you buy my Alpha Brain supplement course, you will be able to get a 15% ROI. Like, 10% return isn't impossible. Madoff did it. Yeah, exactly. Also, that guy, the funniest part about it is that I used his terms. I used his fucking terms. He's like, yeah, you'll be a millionaire in 25 years. Like, what the fuck? No, you won't. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Wait, how many years?
How can someone start their path to becoming financially free in today's world?
$100 a month at a 4 or 5% return on your money in 20 years, you'll be a millionaire. I like
that motherfucker's a banker, bro. Your initial deposit is $1,200. Your contribution amount is $100. Wait, did I do that wrong? Your initial deposit is $100, and your contribution amount is what? Your initial deposit is $0. Your contribution amount is monthly $100. Okay. How do I? And then your compound frequency is daily. In 20, and I put 25 years. I didn't even put his, dude, I didn't even put his fucking terms. I put a better term than he did. I put 25 years with the initial deposit of $1,200. Now we're down to 41,000. And he said 4 to 5. Compound frequency annually. Does he mean 45 years? Because even then it doesn't hit. Like, how many years would it take to get $1 million? I think, like, yeah, your investment time span, it maxes out at 50. Okay. Your contribution amount probably needs to be like, yeah, your contribution amount needs to be monthly $1,000. Let's say $500 for 50 years. Like, you barely fucking do that at a 5% estimated rate of return. Okay. And for 20 years, like he said, your contribution amount needs to be, holy fuck, at least 2,000, I guess. Nope, not even. 2,500? Yep, $2,500 monthly in 20 years with a 5% rate of return. And this is before we like talk about inflation and all these other components like that obviously factor in. Like, you know, all of your cost of living. This is like $2,500 that you are contributing every month, which is like most people's fucking actual entirety of their like pre-tax earnings. You know what I mean? I mean, he's just bananas. Also, the market crashes every 10 years. Yeah, there's that too.
I like the old 10-10-80 rule. First 10% to God, second 10% to savings.
So here's the thing, okay? Before we get into like, oh, just have rich parents, lol, okay? One thing that we're failing to understand is that motherfucker didn't have rich parents, most likely. The reason why these fucking idiots can be this dumb, okay? They can be this dumb about like how hard it is to make money and like retire and have life savings is not because they're scammers. It's not because they're alpha dogs, okay? It's literally because of social safety nets that they took for fucking granted. Oh my God, how do you not understand this? The reason why all of these old out of touch dipshits are able to fucking act like, you know, what? Just don't buy a, you know, jalapeno popper one day of the week. And, you know, don't buy an avocado toast and you'll be fine, brother. Like, the reason why they can say that is because, like, the GI Bill and numerous other ways that the American society was developed in the post-World War II era laid this out for them, okay? All of the social safety nets and all the handouts they got from the government doing its fucking job is the reason why they were able to fucking retire like this. That's it. That's the point. The housing market was genuinely different, okay? The cost of living and upward social mobility was not locked away in this like increasingly expensive endeavor. That's it. And it's not like it's not like these people look like they're profoundly wealthy now from your point of view because your existence is like awful in comparison to theirs. But like, they weren't even like profoundly rich. You could just be a plumber and like fucking have a house and a car and then a second car. You know, then you can work at a fucking factory and you were protected by unions. You could work at a factory every fucking day. You could retire. You had a pension. All of these things were basically designed for you.